どうも皆さんこんばんにちは、キムです。MLB The Show 21シーズンロサンゼルスエンジェルス対カンザスシティロイヤルズの試合をお届けしたいと思います。さあ、MLB The Show 21番でございますということでやっていきたいと思います。先行がね、ロサンゼルスエンジェルス、後攻が、ロイヤルズということでやっていきたいと思います。球場はね、ロイヤルズのホーム球場でございます。さあいきなりいったぞ。初球先頭打者ホームランいくか。いった。ありがとうございます。素晴らしい初球ホームラン、ソロホームランでまずは1点先制。完璧です。完璧に捉えました。ナイスバッティング。390フィート。かなり内側に入ってきたね。これは落ちるか。いや落ちない。ライトフライ。
Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
First pitch on the way.
さあこれもいいところ行ってるぞ。ダメか。取るか。ちょっと上がりすぎたかな。もうちょっとねってな感じだったね。これはファーストゴロか。いやーまあね、初球ホームラン、これすごい先頭打者ホームランが出ました。まずは1点ね、素晴らしい。1対0、エンジェルスが1点リードでございます。
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
さあ今日は大谷さんはちょっと体力の問題でね休ませております。
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
よっしゃー、ここはショートが取った。ナイスキャッチ。
With Merrifield next to bat, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a call strike to even the count at 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And up steps Salvador Perez.
高めの球、高めに要求してる球が。
Is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
さあ、ここはツーアウト。得点圏にはランナーは行ったけど、できることなら抑えたい。
Ryan O'Hearn trying here to plate the tying run from second. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that.
さあ、ポンポンとテンポよくね、行きましょう。
Merrifield stands at second with 2 gone.
OK、三振。
That's the final out of the inning.
さあ、ここはね、三振で切り抜けました。
Royals leave 1. They're on the short
さ
end of
あ、
a
1回の裏
1-0
終わって
score.
1対0、エンジェルスが1点リードでございます。
Stepping up is Anthony Rendon, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
They'll run this one in.
いやー、今のもみんながせば、ボールやってもた。
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of it.
いた。
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended
痛
up
い
hitting him.
ぞ
So
ー、当
he'll
てや
hit
が
down
っ
to
たな、この
first
野
on the
郎。
hit by pitch.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just
背
a
中
little
だ
bit
からよ
too
かった
long.
ものの、明
Just
日
like
青
that,
さんにな
the
るぞ、こ
leadoff man
れ。
is aboard.
At the plate now is Kurt Suzuki. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This is
これ
hit
は
high
い
in
いとこ
the
に
air
飛ん
out
でるん
toward
だけ
left
ど、
center.
いまいち伸びがないの
He
で、フ
will
ライで
make
す
the
か。
catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
タイミングは合ってんだけど
Hey
ね。
guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Into the box now, Max Stassi. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Angels
ちょっと
leading
今のは
1-0 here
差
in
し
inning
込まれ
number
たか。
2. Skied down the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the
Nice
changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Phil Gosselin as he grounds one briskly to short.
これは内野ゴロの間に1点いただきました。2対0、ありがとうございます。 さあまだ得点圏にはランナーいる状態なので、ここはできれば打っていきたい。
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And it's 1-2. Stassi at second with 2 down. And
スライダーか。まあまあここはとりあえずね、内野ゴロの間に1点取れたので2対0。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi, pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And stepping in, Hanser Alberto. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And now,
さあ今日は先頭打者ホームランを打ってるこの人。
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lofted in the air.
これもいいバッティングだぞ。落ちるか、落ちた。ありがとうございます。ナイスバッティング。
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
At the plate now, Luis Rengifo. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike
さあここでマイク・トラウト。
so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Liner towards
ナイスバッティング。
that's through a base hit. The throw to the plate.
94の足ならいける。オッケー、3点目。
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
ナイスバッティングトラウト。
He was able to fight it off for a base hit.
ボール気味の球だったけどよく引っ掛けてくれた。
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. Fouled off. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
えらいとこ振ってもうたな。
From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One in the inning here for the
まあでもトラウ
Angels
トの
on
ね
a
タイ
couple
ム
of
リーヒッ
hits.
トで1点追加、3対0、エンジェルスが3点リードでございます。
Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Adalberto Mondesi.
The third baseman, number 27.
First pitch on the way. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw not in time.
これは間に合わないか。
These are the type of plays that really separate the elite defenders from the rest. I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it, and it made all the difference. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for one.
Okay, double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot.
トスして、おい、いいね、素晴らしい。
In now, Nicky Lopez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
なかなか鉄壁の守りですよ。
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
いい
This pitcher
ね。
is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Pitch popped up. Rendon has moved in foul territory,
こ
and
こは
that ends the
抑え
inning.
ました。おっと、
Nothing
純坊
doing
さ
for
ん
the
こんばんは。い
Royals.
らっし
They
ゃいま
trail in
す
this
ね。
one 3-0.
さあ、3対0、エンジェルスが3点リードでございますと。今日は大谷はね、体力の問題で休ませています。
And now here is Anthony Rendon, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
ここは簡単に三振でしたな。
Now at the plate here is Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. swing and a liner.
これはポテンと落ちるんじゃないですか。ナイスバッティン
And now this will be
グ。
a base hit for Suzuki.
Now back, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, and it's fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2.
3点リードです。
Missed, and
頑
if
張
he
ってま
hits
す。
that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ball 2.
3点リードでもあるけど、昨日のパドレス戦みたいなこともあるから、ちょっと怖いんですけどね。
Suzuki, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play
ツー
situation,
シーム
you
が
kind
当たら
of
ない
expect
か
most。pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Swing and a soft liner.
おーしゃー、ナイスバッティング。1、2塁間破りまし
Making
た。
one for two now. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so
だい
disappointing.
ぶん
as
と
a
内側の
pitcher,
球やったけ
you
ど
make a
完
really
璧に
good
引きつ
pitch,
けて
and
打った感じだ
this
ね。
guy's so big and so strong, he's
Nice
able
batting.
to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Taylor Ward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start
も
this
うお
at
前
bat.
ス
It's
トライ
0-2
ク
now.
投げろやボ
Hey,
ケ。
don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
ここでストライク投げるんかい。
And the inning is over.
全く腹立つ
Angels
ね。
strand ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Second baseman,
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Merrifield.
よっ
Ward
しゃ
is
ー、
there
ケ
to
イ。
put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number
No one on
13.
with 1 down. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And there's ball 1. Perez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Okay,
And he will
nice
make
catch,
the play
Tito.
out there, and there are 2 away now.
離れて手伸ばして余裕で取れるもんなんか、フライって。
Stepping in next, Ryan O'Hearn. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Andrew
なん
Benintendi
かストレ
is
ート
in
の
the
フォア
2
ボー
away
ルだっ
now
た
as he
ね。
looks at a
ね
called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that
今のは振
release
ってく
point
れ
with
た
his
からラッ
off-speed
キー
pitches.
ボールだ
Let's see if he can
ね。
find a feel for that thing moving forward.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer
またまた
half of
いやら
the
し
plate,
い
then you're going
感
to
じ
have to
だ
dive
ね。
out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hunter Dozier digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Yoshia,
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0.
Yosh.
Back to the top of the order now, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Skied in the air.
これは打ち上げたか。
Waiting on it is
ちょっと差し込まれた感じやね。
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
このままいければいいです。昨日のパドレス戦の悪夢があるんで怖い。本当怖いんですよね。
He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. But welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
さあ、そろそろブルペン投げさせて。
The designated hitter, Hunter Alberto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
ほぼセカンドフライになるのかあれ。
Now
one down with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
さあ、まずは入るか。なんでや今まで打ってなかったのに腹立つね、ほんと。いやでもソロホームランでよかったよ。
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box, Kyle Isbell fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
ギリギリ入っちゃったね、今のね。もう頼むってと思うんだけど。
To the plate now, Nicky Lopez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Rounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself.
まあここは抑えたんでね、まあいいでしょう。仕方がないこのホームランは。
One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run through 5 innings.
まあそれでも5回までね、1失点なんでね、まだまだちゃんと投げれてる方ですよ。
He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
ここも今一つ伸びがなかったね。ライトフライ。
Next, here is Anthony Rendon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Catcher, Kurt.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner.
Nice batting.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
この鈴木さんはよく打つね。
Two quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
ここもダメだったか。
With Merrifield next to hit. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. Rengifo trying to get there, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. So now here is Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last AB. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Now to the plate, here is Ryan O'Hearn. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Out! Okay.
He's nailed by
Nice catcher.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up.
よっしゃ、キャッチャーフライ。 オーケー、ここも抑えました。6回までよく投げてくれた。
Chris Bubich is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth
今日は
appearance
左
of the
構成
season
やね、
here.
本当に。
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Phil Gosselin. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 3.
And now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Merrifield brings it in. And very
ここ
quickly
も
there
打たされ
to
た
2
感
on
じで
to
す
start
な。
the inning.
やられた。
Joe Adele will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early
先頭
on.
打者ホームランで出てますね、今日はね。
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
これも上がりすぎたか。
Isbell able to track it down for the third out. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Dylan Bundy will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
そうやね、いい流れは来てそうなんですけどね、本当に。
Dylan.
さあ、ピッチャー陣がしっかり抑え
Ready
て
with
く
the
れと
first
思うんだ
pitch.
けど
Here it
ね。
comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move.
さあ、まずはレフ
He
トフライ
gets
1
to
人
it and makes
取
the
りま
catch
し
for the
た。
first out.
Now batting.
So
Right field.
here is Hunter Dozier. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 1 for 9. And that misses ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ball 2. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And here's a
Okay,
changeup
見逃し。
in there for a called
よっ
third
しゃ。
strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sent out to straightaway center field.
さあ、ここはセンターフライ、
Gets there for the
2アウ
catch, and that
ト。あ、じゃあ3アウトか。
new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. First pitch on its way. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Isbell is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27.
Into the box. Mike Trout flew out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
よっし
Swinging a drive to left by
ゃー
Trout.
オッケー、
This
トラウ
one's got a
ト
chance.
ナイスバッティングホームラ
Into
ン
the stands.
いや
That's one
ー、4対
long run.
1。素晴らしい。ありがとうござい
It's
ま
a
す。
solo home run here for Mike Trout. Second home run early
素
in the
敵な
year.
ホームランで
And
し
the
た。ありが
Angels have
と
opened it up to 4-1.
Every
Toronto.
run helps late in the game, And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs
文
to end
句
it.
なし
They've
の
got a
ホームラ
little
ン。
room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
素晴らしい。
At the plate, Jared Walsh. He'll ground this one foul for the first
バ
strike.
ットの先っぽなんだけどホームランに持っていけるところは本当に
3
す
in the
ごい。
game so far. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up on to first.
いやうまいことやるね今のも。
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Now the first pitch. A swing and a
さあ
drive
ナイス
sent
バッテ
out toward the
ィ
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
ンツーベー
That's
スヒ
what we
ッ
refer to in
ト。
the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this
おっと
baseball
どうし
back.
た申告敬遠嘘でしょ。
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here
嘘
with 2 away.
申告敬遠なんだ。
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now
バカに
is
さ
the
れたね。
designated hitter, Max Stassi.
スタ
He's working on a 1 for
スタッシーさん。
3 thus far.
バカにされたぞ。振ってやれ。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
しゃあナイスバッティングやけどこれはどうだ。
And he gets
く
there,
ー
makes the
当
running
たりは良かっ
play,
たけ
and
ど
that ends the inning.
もうちょっと手前で落
But
ちて
the
ほしかっ
Angels
た
add
ね。
one more to their
ト
lead,
ラ
and
ウ
it
トの
comes
この
via
当
the
たり
solo
素
home
晴らしい
run.
ソロホームラン。
Home half of the 8th coming up. The Angels lead it here 4-1. So now into the box is Adalberto Mondesi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus
Third
far.
baseman, number
First pitch of
27.
the AB now. Left side. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
またなんか嫌な予感
Excellent
がしてき
job
た
right
ん
there,
よ。
leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Kyle Isbell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
おとまゆさんいらっしゃいませ。やほん。
Now the 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Goslin onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw in time.
Out.
As he's called out on a
Okay.
very close play at second.
よかった今の。
How that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just
リ
can't
クエスト
happen.
入んなかったね。ちょっとセーフっぽかったけど。よかった。危ない。アウトアウト。
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the
今の
outer
タイミン
half.
グ
It's
多分セーフだったと思
0-1.
うんだ
He's
けど。
hitless in 3 at
ラッキー
bats
ラ
to
ッキ
this
ー。
point. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2
ラ
aboard
ッキー
now.
なんだけどちょっと待ってくれこれ。
Stepping in once again is Whit Merrifield, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or
嫌な
find
場
a
合
way
はすぐ
around
変え
the
ます
bases.
もう。
Yeah, man,
やばい
no
こ
doubt
れ。
He's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and
Ay,
he knows
mo.
it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to
攻
score.
めてくるね。
Next, it'll be Salvador Perez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit high and deep.
うわ、嘘やろこれ。ホームランかよ。あかんもう。昨日の2の前や。あははっちゃははは。いや、マジムカつく。
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have
いやー、4対でリードしてて逆転されるか。これは痛いぞ。
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Adele's there to put
嘘
it
でしょこれ、
away
ほ
and
ん
finally
と。
put an end to the inning.
いや、昨日の2の前だ
Scott
わ。
Barlow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
あーって感じだよ
Ready now
な。
for LA, Phil Gosselin grounded out in his last at bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 home. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So next to bat will be Taylor Ward. He bounced out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now to bat, Joe Adele. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit on the ground to third.
ダブルプレーで終わりかよ。いやー、マジかー。昨日と一緒だわ、もう腹立つわ。トラウトもホームラン打ってんだけどね、返されるかって。まああれだな、エンジェルスのリリーフ陣があんま良くないんだろうね、これね。悔しい。4点取ってただけにね、悔しいですよね、本当に。いや、まあでもね、とりあえず今いっぱいしただけで、あとこっちを勝ちゃいいっていう話ですよね。せめて、まあ、3連勝のうちのね、勝ち越しは行きたいなとは思ってますけども、ここのね、トロント戦はあれだもんな、2勝2敗か。 まあまあいい感じでは進んでおりますよ。まあでも仕方がないね。これはね、仕方がない。さてなわけでお送りしてまいりました MLB ザショー21シーズンということで、また次回ね、頑張ってやっていきたいと思います。昨日のパドレスと一緒だわな、本当に。土壇場で返されるっていう。まあこういう試合もね、あるのがやっぱりちょっとリアルになってるというところでいいんじゃないですかね。こういう悔しい思いをしてまたゲームをするっていうね。全勝っていうことはありえないんでね、本当に。まあ頑張っていきましょう。はい、純坊主さん、まいさんありがとうございました。ということで今日はこれにて終了したいと思います。それでは皆さんさよなら。バイバイ。